What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be talking about how narcissists turn people against you. How does it happen? Like, how do they turn your closest associates against you? Against you. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. So boom, welcome back, folks. Yes. That's the question of the hour, isn't it? How the hell do narcissists manage so efficiently to turn people against you? Like, how the hell, how does this happen? I know a lot of people wonder this right here, because you'll be like in a good relationship. You'll have not necessarily a good intimate relationship. Like, you'll have a good friend circle. You have a beautiful support system. Like, you grew up in a healthy, happy household. You have a good friend group. You have a good support system. You have a good job and everything like that. You have good coworkers. Like, your life is good. Then you meet this person who typically sweeps you off of your feet. Not everybody gets swept off to their feet in narcissist relationships, but a lot of people get swept up off of their feet, right? This person sweeps you off of your feet, love bombs the steam off of you, and gets embedded into your life. Sometimes they become friends with your friends, right? Sometimes they get embedded with your friend group, with your family and whatnot, with your coworkers, whoever the closest people to you are. They get embedded in that group, because that's how it normally happens in healthy relationships, right? You meet them, they meet your friends hopefully like them, and y'all just become you just have a plus one to your support system, right? But the way it goes, narcissistic people, once the love bombing ends and they start to devalue you, they separate you from your friend group a lot of times. A lot of times your support system weans. It goes away. It's just like, typically, it just like drifts off. It doesn't completely disappear, but it drifts off into nothingness. Like, you just like, wait a minute. I had so many friends and found, what the hell my people at? You be confused as hell. You just don't know where your friends and family went. You don't know where your people are. You just like lost. Like, I had a lot of friends and family. Where the hell did they go? The narcissist in your life has turned them against you. And there's a few different ways that they do this, y'all. The first way is that they just lie. They spread rumors to your friends. They tell your friends and your family members and the people around you, or their friends and family members, co-workers, whoever it is, doesn't have to be your inner circle. It can be their inner circle, who may have liked you at first, and now they can't stand your ass. Like, what happened? They lie. Yo, I think so many people think the smear campaign from a narcissist starts at the end of the relationship. That's not true all the time. The smear campaign from a narcissist a lot of times starts while you're in the relationship with them. They start telling lies and spreading rumors about you while you're still with them. That's crazy, right? I know you're like, damn, Lee, what? How the heck, what the heck, Lee, what in the heck, how did this happen? I know y'all are curious about that. You're like, what the hell, how did this happen, Lee? I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's not funny. It's just the way I crack myself up, because I don't know what I'm gonna say sometimes. It just comes out. Like, they be lying their asses off to your friends and family. They just start spreading little rumors about you and lying. Like, man, Lee treat me horrible. Like, Lee is not a good person. Like, when I first got into this relationship, I thought I could be myself, but Lee is just treating me so badly. I'm lying to your friends. In this situation, I'm not Lee. Lee is the narcissist, right? They just be lying to your friends and family, start planting little seeds. And sometimes it's crazy that people around you believe them. Their friends believe them. Their friends and family members are more apt to believe them anyway. So that really has nothing to do with you a lot of times. But your friends and family, they start planting these little seeds and because they behave, the way they do this is they behave very well in front of your friends and family, right? They behave very well in front of your people. They do. They behave extremely well. They have this good reputation in front of your people and in front of their people. But behind the scenes, behind that curtain at home, behind that behind that big red curtain at home, surprise, they toxic as hell. They manipulative as hell. They be lying their asses off. They can't tell the damn truth. It's so crazy they can't even tell the damn truth, right? They just be lying they little manipulative asses off. And this is the way it goes for so many people in these situations, right? This is how it happens. And then like they just, at home, they're like the monster. Like, you ever seen the Gremlins? I don't know, I'm about to age myself. Yes, I'm 39 years old. If you ever seen the Gremlins with Gizmo? Gizmo's if you ever seen the Gremlins, Gizmo is like a nice little creature, right? And they tell you, don't feed him or get him wet after a certain time. You get him wet, he turns into these little goblins and then he turns evil. Gizmo turns evil. He's like, Gizmo's this nice little brown little alien, cute as hell, cute as can be. But you get him wet, you feed him after midnight, turn into a little monster. That's what narcissists are at home. Narcissists are the little monsters at home. They're not the little aliens, but they like this is how they act at home. They just put this mask on in public. And people typically don't see behind the mask. Like they started spreading these rumors about you, and they put on this good act and had this good reputation. And your friends and you start complaining, and you be like, man, I'm getting treated horribly at home. And they be like, well, we don't see it that way. We believe your partner because your partner is just good to everybody. They buy to everybody, they drink, they're the life of the party. Like, you've changed. What? They turn your people against you by lying and planting seeds. It's crazy as hell how they be working. And it works. It does. They just be lying and planting seeds. It works, y'all. It does work, and it happens all the time to so many people. And it happens so subtly. It's just like, you just turn around, you're like, damn, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got no family members. And guess what happens? It turns around, but you feel like you don't have a support system, you don't have any friends and family around. Guess what happens? The only person that you end up being able to reach out to is that narcissist. And guess what happens? They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that mouth. They don't want to hear it. Like, no narcissist wants to hear you complaining about them to them. That's just me being real. That's just me keeping it hot and ready like a Little Caesars pizza, right? That's how they do it. The other way that they turn, there's going to be some other ways. Might not listen. I don't want this video to run on too long. But the other main way that they turn people against you, other than lying, is they just isolate you, y'all. You do it. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, well, Lee, yes, victim blaming. No, listen to me right here. I am not victim blaming. I'm trying to show you how you can play a role in your own isolation. Narcissistic people love bomb you. It seems normal. It seems healthy. When you meet somebody new, the sparks are flying, the cheeks are clapping, the wine is pouring, whatever y'all like to do for fun, right? You're partying, you're having fun, right? This is how it goes. Y'all go out and do this. Y'all go out and have fun, you party, blah, 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 boo, 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 boo. Y'all do all this stuff. And naturally, y'all spend so much time together that you start to see other people less. They naturally isolate you. You go away from your friends and family, and people start turning against you. Like, damn, you new, you fresh. People are like, damn, we don't see you no more. Like, you done got you a new boo. You done disappeared on us. Wow. Damn, what happened? I thought we were friends. I thought we was cool. I thought we were siblings. I thought we were like the three best friends there ever could be. We were blood brothers. We took a blood oath. And you done dissed us. And y'all be laid up getting love bombed. And by the time you know it, you're isolated. You done cut your friends and family off for this narcissistic person because you want to spend more time with them, and they make you feel insecure they make you feel guilty and insecure about going around your friends and family. Like, wow, you gonna go spend time with your brother? I thought you were gonna be here with me. Wow, you gonna see your sister? You gonna see your aunt, your cousin? Wow, you gonna see with your mom and dad? Like, what happened? What about me? I guess I'll be here by myself. And you start canceling trips. You start not showing up for holidays. And people are just naturally, normal people, they're like, damn, it's kind of messed up you didn't come to Christmas. Well, my partner didn't want me to come. They just made me, they might want to hear that. So people will naturally turn against you in that space right there. When I say turn against you right here, I don't mean that they hate you. They just start to dislike it. You rub them the wrong way when you don't show up for Christmas. You start disappearing. You don't show up to family functions. You don't show up to family functions or anything anymore. Like, you kind of start to rub them the wrong way. Sorry, my mic came off. And that happens. That really does happen. Yeah, my camera's on its last leg. It'd be flashing. I just sent the video to my friend. But it's just crazy, yeah. But that's what happens. They do this type of stuff. They love it. They love it when you get isolated because now you don't have it. Again, you don't have a support system. The only person that you can complain about, to me, is me. Because you've been naturally isolated. Narcissists love to isolate you. They move you away from your friends and family, right? That's how they do it. They naturally isolate you by moving away for a job or career or just a change of scenery, right? That's how they naturally isolate you. You get isolated and people don't like it no more. They're just like, damn. Your friends and family don't necessarily hate you. they just like stop inviting you to stuff. You notice like you miss showing up to like 3 parties, a wedding, an anniversary, and birthdays and whatever, and all of a sudden the invites stop coming. They don't invite you no more because you haven't been showing up, because you've been isolated by this narcissistic person, this toxic ass person, right? So that's another way that they do it. Just by natural isolation. And I'll go over this last way right here. So this will be 3 ways, y'all. I might actually title this 3 ways to the narcissist turn people against you. That might actually be a good title. But the last way is because you keep going back. And this is a subtle way that people don't realize it. Your people will start to sometimes turn against you when you keep going back into toxicity. If you keep going back into this toxic relationship, your friends and family members might naturally start to kind of distance themselves from you. Like I had a woman the other day I was talking to. This woman is in my support group. She's in my support group called the Mental Healers, courses.mentalhealers.net. To check out my support group. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But she said that her therapist fired her. Now, this is a woman I did a one-on-one with. She said her therapist stopped talking to her. She's like, her therapist said, hey, look, I fear for your life. These stories you're telling me are horrible. The abuse is horrible. They tried to take your life a few times. If you go back to this person, I'm no longer going to be able to be your therapist because I don't want to have to know my conscience. This is what she told me. And she went back and she tried to schedule a therapy appointment. And the therapist was like, no, I told you, I'll send you a referral to somebody else. Even the therapist cut her off. Your sister, your brothers cut you off like, hey, if you go back, I can't talk to you no more. And you go back and they stop talking to you. Your mom be like, hey, look, if you go back into this toxicity where you might lose your life, I can't deal with it anymore. We tired of hearing the same thing repeat itself over and over again. And guess what? You go back and they follow through with it. And then you feel like they abandoned you. Well, sometimes it can look like abandonment, but people can set boundaries with you as well. So you get the people start to naturally turn against you because you keep choosing to go back in toxicity. Y'all, I know the trauma bond exists. I'm not trying to be ignorant of the trauma bond. I'm just telling you, regardless of the trauma bond or not, you go back into it. You tell people about the abuse. They help you move out of this house. They help you survive. They help you get away from it, and you still go back into it, right? And when you go back into it, these people are not happy with you anymore. And when they're not happy with you, they do this type of stuff to you. They just like, okay, we got to leave you alone. We can't deal with you anymore. We can't be around you anymore. And that sucks for you. I know it does. I'm not trying to make it seem like it doesn't suck. It absolutely does suck. But again, this is the risk you run when you go back. People will just turn against you and just cut you off and stop inviting you to stuff. And they pray for you and they stop checking on you because they think you're going to end up losing your life. This happens so much, y'all. Anyways, y'all, shout out. Thank y'all so much for. I had a lot of people do like the little super chats, the little super stickers, super comments or whatever. Appreciate y'all leaving them. I try to respond to all of them and whatnot when I get it. But thank y'all so much for leaving the super stickers and the donating to the channel. Any donations will go to the new camera fund. This camera is it's on this last leg. It really is, y'all. I'm not even joking. I sent my friend a picture of my camera and whatnot. Y'all, like I said, you don't have to donate to the fund, y'all. I'm just like, but this is my camera looks like. We can turn it on. Camera on his last leg, man. Look at my camera. Wait, turn it on. Well, you gotta push the start. You gotta warm it up. Like, look at it. It comes on slowly. I gotta buy a whole new camera here pretty soon. This is literally before I filmed this video. I sent it to my friend Chester. Shout out to Chester Gregory. But this is what happens, y'all. But I appreciate everybody who's been donating to the channel. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Facebook is still hacked right now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, y'all, we've inched it up on 500,000 subscribers. 500,000. It's crazy. Thank y'all so much. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.